What would happen if we dropped a nuclear bomb into the sun? A nuclear bomb on Earth could flatten a city. In space, in movies, it blows up entire ships. But throw it into the sun? While it sounds like the plot of a sci-fi movie, some people have seriously asked this question. Let's imagine we managed to launch a nuclear warhead directly into the sun. It explodes with a force of around 50 megatons, like the Tsar Bombak, the most powerful nuclear bomb ever detonated on Earth. Sounds like a huge blast, right? But the truth is, the sun wouldn't even notice. Why? Because the sun itself is already undergoing nuclear fusion reactions every second. And these reactions release energy that dwarfs even the biggest nuclear bombs humans have ever built. In fact, the sun releases more energy in 1 second than all the nuclear bombs in history combined. Even if we dropped every single nuke on Earth into the sun at once, it would still be like throwing a drop of water into a blazing volcano. So would it make the sun explode? Nope. Would it make it angry? Also no, the bomb would just be swallowed up like nothing ever happened. In other words, the sun is way out of our league. Trying to blow up the sun with a bomb is like trying to destroy the ocean with a matchstick. So next time you think nukes are powerful, just remember the sun is flexing 24/7. Let's say you're determined. You pack your gear, hop on a space bike, and aim for Mars. Have you ever wondered how long it would take to ride a bicycle from Earth to Mars? Let's imagine there's a straight road in space, and you're biking non-stop. No rest, no sleep. The average distance between Earth and Mars is about 225 million kilometers. That's 140 million miles. Now, if you're a super cyclist and ride at 20 kilometers per hour, around 12 miles per hour, how long would it take? Well, 225 million kilometers divided by 20 kilometers per hour equals 11.25 million hours. That means 11.25 million hours divided by 24 divided by 365 almost equals 1,283 years. Yeah, you'd need to cycle non-stop for over 1,000 years just to reach Mars. And of course, there's no air to breathe, no gravity, and no roadside cafes in space. But hey, at least no traffic jams. If a bottle of poison expires, does it become more poisonous? Or less poisonous? Well, that actually depends on the poison. Take cyanide, for example. It slowly breaks down when exposed to air and moisture, so over time, it might become less deadly. But don't get any ideas, it's still very lethal. Now ricin, that's a different beast. Ricin stays toxic for years, especially if stored properly. Even expired, it's still a one-way ticket. So, expired poison? It can be less toxic, or even more unpredictable, like Russian roulette in liquid form. But let's be real, if you're thinking about drinking expired poison, the poison isn't the problem, your decision-making is. Conclusion: expired or not, poison is still poison. You're just adding mystery seasoning. Could a zombie apocalypse actually happen? Well, if you're watching this while stockpiling canned beans and duct tape, congrats, you might be onto something. Or just watched too much Netflix. But let's look at the science. Technically, a virus that reanimates dead tissue like in The Walking Dead? Yeah, that breaks every law of biology. Once your brain dies, it's game over. No restart button. But wait, there are real-life zombies in nature. For example, the Ophiocordyceps fungus takes over an ant's brain and puppets its body like a creepy marionette. Basically, the insect version of The Last of Us. In humans, there's no cordyceps that turns us into brainless fighters. Yet. But rabies? That's the closest cousin. It spreads through bites, causes aggression, foaming at the mouth, fear of water. Sounds familiar?